matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Badgers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner heads out of bounds. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country, and he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And the Badgers will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of...
Here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Lets him fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's a keeper. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the sack on first down, it's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points in a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
And the Badgers will line up to boot it away. On he comes for his second punt of the game. And he's able to send the punt away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only
he's in the clear. Inside the fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Ballard. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. Here he goes. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Badgers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense has got it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, tied. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. To throw, it's Edwards. Grab down the middle. It's Dupree. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He pulls in the catch. And we're able to get him down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete again. A 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Anthony. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Edwards. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's in the clear. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. This will likely be the last play of the half. And in first down, they go right back to him. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Badgers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And they'll just down it right here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Dropping back, it's Edwards. The tight end has got it. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Badgers will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, and it's scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he's stopped short of 1st down yardage. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Using his legs, it's Dupree. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Makes the catch downfield. He's swarmed by the defense. The Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Grinding away on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bama! They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Edwards. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.